really wasn't a whole lot to say.
What is the strategy going forward from the remaining races in the season to maintain that top spot?
Yeah, we just got to get back to performing, finishing off the performances. I feel like we've been performing really well. We've had some really good speed, and it just has been some misfortune, some in our control, some sort of things that I've done, and just in terms of how we've all collectively gone about it. So I think there's we just got to get back to being us. And what I thought about this weekend is it's a very normal weekend, so it really gives you a chance to lock back in and just have a result in your control, really.
So what are your expectations for the race?
I feel good about this place. I haven't really had the results on paper, looking back at it, that I would like to have, but I feel like I've had good speed here. Last year I felt really good about my speed, and I feel like we've done a lot of good prep work coming in this weekend, and it feels like it's starting to click here. So I feel like I feel confident in what I need here, so hopefully that continues.
Do any of the regulars have anything for SVG? Do you feel like you're closer to them at a track where most of the Cup regulars have a lot more experience?
Yeah, I feel like it'll be a lot closer competition this week. It feels like he really has an advantage at new places and street courses, and obviously he's going to be phenomenal here as well. He's got the Xfinity car to lean on, and I think he's won an Xfinity race here, so really not worried about him. I'm just worried about my own performance, and there's a lot of execution pieces of this race that you have to call the right strategy, you have to be up front at the right times, and I feel like there's probably, I would say, 4 or 5 teams that could compete on Sunday with him.
Really appreciate your time.
Yeah, thank you.
William, you are in a good, fun points battle with your Hendrick teammates. What has that been like as the season's gone on, battling with Kyle and Chase for the regular season points title?
Yeah, it's been good. I feel like we've all been really consistent at different times of the year. I feel like our speed has been strong, probably really strong to start the year, and then I feel like we've continued that, but need a little bit more the last couple weeks. So I think we just gotta continue to build, and all those teams are strong, so they all do a good job.
What does that say about the depth at Hendrick Motorsports that you guys have the top 3 in points right now, heading into the race 20 right here this weekend? So what does that say about the team?
Yeah, I think it's just kind of building on the last couple of years. Like, I think all of our teams really execute well, and I think that we've had similar groups together for the last few years, and I think that's just created a lot of strength. So yeah, I feel like I said, it's just consistently performing, and I feel like that's where our teams have been really consistent versus the field.
I'm curious, obviously the Sonoma date has changed from June to mid-July here. Do you think that has any impact on the racetrack at all? Could it be maybe a little hotter? What do you think? What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I thought it was going to be a lot hotter when I looked at the schedule before the year started, but then getting here and looking at the kind of 10 weeks out or 10 days out, it's not much different than normal. So looks very similar. There's a couple patches on the racetrack, and it's honestly not very different than in June.
Do you expect it to be old school Sonoma where we have more tire wear as opposed to last year where the speeds were up?
I don't know. The racetrack still looks pretty black, so it looks like it doesn't look like it's going to be much different, I don't think, than last year. But I'm sure, honestly, this new tire that we've been running on the road courses, I think, has more wear than anything, so it's probably going to wear out more, but not the racetrack.
How do you feel about the amount of road courses, street courses that you guys are currently doing? Would you rather go back to more ovals, or are you okay with this schedule so far?
I think 6 is a good number. I think anywhere from 4 to 6 is probably a good number. I would not like to see us get to 9 or 10 because I don't think